It is a feature bout in the heavyweight division as the oncoming force, Derrick Lewis, draws his highest profile opponent to date, Matt Mitrione. The fighters of the heavyweight division are known for packing the biggest punch in the UFC. But Matt Mitrione and Derrick Lewis have taken it to another level with their crushing octagon performances. Tonight, the winner of this showdown may just be the one who lands first. A rare breed of fighter who has spent his entire career in the UFC, Mitrione has kept his place on the roster with 6 knockout wins, including a March stoppage of Sean Jordan in Macau. As for Texas's Lewis, he may not have the same level of UFC experience, but he certainly has the power. His finishes of Jack May and Guto Inocencio have made him a feared prospect in the division, and tonight he is staring at the biggest spot of his MMA career. Derrick the Black Beast Lewis squares off against Matt Mitrione. Derrick the Black Beast Lewis in the octagon, outside the octagon. This is an intimidating force. And in a division that really needs some young contenders, well, enter the Black Beast, coming off a domination of a very qualified striker in Guto Inocencio. He called out Matt Mitrione, ask and you shall receive.
This dude's an animal. I mean, if I were to hire a bodyguard, I'd pick him.
Yeah, I think
that's the guy. Yeah.
Well, when he's done, I think that might be a good second career for him, but here is Derrick Lewis getting ready for his 3rd UFC appearance. He's won 5 in a row, and you know, I said on the prelims, he has that sort of break your face open power. And he's sort of a throwback heavyweight in a lot of respects. When he gets his hands on you, next stop hospital, you know?
Yeah, and absolutely, you know, he's a lot like Matt Mitrione, where he's just very deceptively quick as well. Yes, they have the power, but they also have the speed. So these are 2 phenomenal heavyweight athletes going at it tonight.
Well, Derrick Lewis has never been finished. Largely untested on the ground. He did go the distance with Sean Jordan outside the UFC in 2010. He has finished all 11 of his professional wins. Well, a decided advantage, at least in terms of UFC experience, for Matt Mitrione. Really had a great training camp. Does his wrestling cardio at Purdue University, where he was an all-Big Ten defensive tackle back in 2000, went on to play in the NFL. But he said in advance of this matchup, which obviously got him motivated after the call-out, he's had some of the most physically intense practices that he's had in years. We'll see if it translates to a victory here tonight against Lewis.
You know, Matt Mitrione has this kind of happy-go-lucky approach. He likes to joke around, but this dude is serious in the octagon. Crazy knockout power, very fast, as I mentioned, and constantly evolving his game.
And his last 2 UFC wins have both been first-round knockouts. Sean Jordan in Macau back in March, which earned him a Performance of the Night bonus, and then a 19-second dusting of Phil DeFries a few fights back. So Matt Mitrione, the underdog tonight, but in good current form as he takes on Derrick Lewis. And as many of you know, Matt Mitrione was scheduled to face Stefan Struve at UFC 175 in July. Struve was a last-minute withdrawal due to medical reasons. So here 2 months later, Matt Mitrione is back inside the octagon. Tail the tape for this one. Matt Mitrione, the 36-year-old, opposite the 29-year-old Derrick Lewis. It is 6'3" and a hook versus 6'3".
Both guys with an identical reach of 79 inches. To get us started for this feature bout in the UFC's heavyweight division, we will go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a brawler, holding a professional record, 11 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 264 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a professional record, 7 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 and 1/2 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of Indianapolis, Indiana, Matt Mitrione. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Our referee for this one, Mario Yamasaki. Thank you very much to Vanessa Hansen. We are ready to go. Matt Mitrione trying to respond to the challenge of the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready? Let's do this.
Judge is not expected to be needed for this one, but we shall see.
Oh!
Down goes Lewis. Lewis might be out, trying to respond here. Matt Mitrione rises up. Man, how about that? So Derrick Lewis asks for the fight, and Matt Mitrione comes up large.
Lewis ran right into the right forearm of Matt Mitrione. 2 huge men just collided right there, and unfortunately for Lewis, he ran right into the forearm of Mitrione as he was throwing.
That is about as good as it gets for Matt Mitrione.
Yeah, they both just collided, but Lewis got the worst of the exchange. Here it is. Bang! Forearm, ran right into it. Ran right into it. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Just the fists, then the forearm. It was the fist that actually landed right on the jaw of Derrick Lewis.
So another quick finish for Matt Mitrione, few sweeter than that one. We will talk to the father of 3 after this, as UFC Fight Night continues on Fox Sports 1. Stay here. Thank you for being here as we continue from Connecticut for UFC Fight Night on Fox Sports 1, Jacare versus Mousasi. Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Matt Mitrione.